This is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here today. Hope you're all having a great day. Well, today I want to show you, this is the Christmas Afghan, and this entire block is block number 2. And we did part 1 of block number 2, which was this stitch right here. And now we're going to move on to the next block. So we're going to work this, 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 and then these two to finish the block off. And then we're going to put a border on it like we did the first block. So this is block number 2, and this is section 2. So let's get started, and this is called the linen stitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to be working above this. That's how we're going to go. We're going to go right above this. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach our next color, which is the red, and we're going to attach it to the top of this chain 2. So we're going to attach this to the top of that. And then we're going to chain 1 and chain 2. And that's what we did. So we did that at the top of that chain. Once we do our chain 2, which is considered a half double crochet, we're going to work our half double crochets in the back bar only. And I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to be working in this bar, the back bar only, not here, but in the back of that. So we're going to put 2 half double crochets in the back bar only of the next stitch. So we're going to go turn it over, and you want to find the back bar, and there it is right there. And we're going to put 2 half double crochets right in that back bar. 1 and 2 in the same back bar stitch. And now we have 1, 2, 3 half double crochets. In the next 8 stitches, we're going to put half double crochets also in the back bar. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And by doing that, it forms this little ridge in the front of that. And that's what we want, is that little ridge. In the next stitch, we're going to put, of the back bar, we're going to put 2 half double crochets. So we're going to go in the next back bar and put 1 and 2, because that is an increase as well. So once we do that, and we put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, we're going to continue with half double crochets nice ridge in the front when you just work that back bar only. It gives you that nice ridge, and I'll show it to you again. And there's that ridge that I'm talking about. Now when you're done with this row, you should have 18 half double crochets. So we're going to count the chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we are golden, and that's row 1. Now row 2, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And now we're going to be working in the horizontal bars in the front of the stitches. So we're going to chain 1 and turn our work, and in that first horizontal bar, and I'm going to show you what that is. This is your crochet stitches, but there's this bar in the front. We're going to work in that bar, and we're going to make a single crochet in that front bar at the chain 1 space. So we made a single crochet. And then after we make that first single crochet, we're going to repeat what we're going to do. In the next stitch, we're going to make a single crochet, and we want to go into that horizontal bar, and we're going to make another single crochet. Then after we make that single crochet, we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip a stitch, and in the next stitch, we're going to make a single crochet. We're going to chain 1. We're going to skip a stitch, and in the next horizontal bar, we're going to make a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, skip a stitch, and in the next horizontal bar, we're going to make a single crochet. We're going to chain 1, skip a stitch, and in the next horizontal bar, we're going to make a single crochet, and we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do this right across. And this, I want to say, is row 2. And when we're getting to the end, we're going to chain 1 as usual. We're going to skip a stitch right here, and in this last stitch at the top of the chain, we're going to make a single crochet. And that's what it looks like. So now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now this is your repeat row. So in that chain 1, after you turn your work, you're going to put a single crochet right where the chain 1 is. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put a single crochet in the chain space right here. And then you're going to chain 1, and you're going to skip this stitch, and in the next chain 1 space, you're going to make a single crochet. You're going to chain 1, skip, single crochet, chain 1, skip, single crochet, chain 1, skip, single crochet. And this is what we're going to do right across. chain one, skip one, single crochet in the chain space. And we're going to do this right across. And this is row 3. And you always single crochet in that last chain space. That's what it looks like. So now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. We're going to repeat row 3 over and over again until we have 8 3/4 size length. So we're going to just repeat row 3 over and over again. In the first space we make single crochet, and then in the next one we make a single crochet in the chain space, then you chain 1, skip, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the chain space. You're going to skip this one. So you're going to be able to find your chain spaces. Chain 1, skip the single crochet in the chain space. You're going to put a single crochet, chain 1, skip the single crochet in the chain space. You're going to make a single crochet, chain 1, and we're going to do this right across until this measures 8 3/4 size. You'll be able to tell when you're almost getting there. And again, in the last stitch, you're going to make a single crochet. And you're going to notice that first row has a little bit of a gap in it. And that's fine. And I'll put this like this so you can see. That's fine. See that little gap? That's fine. That's how we start this. But then after that, you're going to notice that this gets a little tighter. It's not as open as that first beginning. And now again, you're going to chain 1, turn your work. You're going to single crochet in that first single crochet where you made that chain 1, and then you're going to single crochet in the chain 1 space, chain 1, skip this single crochet and move on to the next chain 1 space, and you're going to do this right across until you are finished with your linen stitch. This stitch is really nice for a lot of things: face cloths, dishcloths, table runners, if you wanted to make blankets, shawls. This, you can make a lot of things with this. It's a really pretty stitch. So we're going to just go right along, and I'll show you. Right in that chain space, you're going to be able to see it, because see, here's your single crochet, here's your chain space, so you know you've got to skip that and you've got to go right in here. So, but you know that you got to make a chain 1 because you need this for the next row, and then in the chain space you make a single crochet, you chain 1, skip this single crochet and single crochet right in that chain space, chain 1. Doesn't matter that you're getting to the end, skip 1 and single crochet in that last stitch. See how it's getting really pretty. Chain 1, turn your work around, and we're going to single crochet in that first space where you made the chain 1. Chain 1 counts as nothing. Single crochet in that chain space, and then And the next, you always skip that single crochet. You have to chain 1, skip, go in the chain space, 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 chain 1, skip, chain 1, skip, go in the chain space, chain 1, skip, go in the chain space, chain 1, skip, go in that last stitch. Now once this measures 8 3/4, you're not going to fasten off. That's not going to be your last row. Once it goes to 8 3/4, we have one final row left that will finish this. And I'm going to put this like this so you can see. We're going to have one final row that's going to finish this off. And I'm going to show you how we do that next. So now what we're going to do is we want to reach 8 3/4 length for this. And what we want to do is once we get to that, you're not finished. You have to put one more row, and that row should make this 9 inches long. So once you have all your stitches done and you say you are almost finished with this, you're going to chain 1 and turn your work. In this first stitch, this chain 1 counts as nothing. In this first stitch, you're going to put a single crochet. And then you're going to put a single crochet in this chain space. And then in this next stitch, you are going to skip this stitch. In the next stitch, you're going to put a single crochet. And you're going to put a single crochet in every stitch across. I want to remind you, this is the last row of this. So this is the last row, and this is the row that finishes off part 2 of block number 2. So we're going to single crochet right across until we get to the last 3 stitches. So we'll just go right across. We want to end up with 16 total stitches because that's really important. So now we have the chain space, a single crochet, and the end stitch. We're going to skip this stitch. In the next stitch, we're going to put a single crochet, and then in the last stitch, we're going to put a single crochet. And that should finish it off, and you should have 16 stitches. Now we're going to count our stitches. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So our decrease worked. So now we're finished with this part number 2 of block number 2, and that would be this right here. And this is what it would look like. And I want it to measure 9 inches long. The 2 together measure, this and this together should measure about 14 inches long for both sections. So this was number 1 and number 2 of part 2 of the block. So block number 2, part 1 and part 2 is finished. And now we will proceed to part 3 in the next tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial from Maria from Crochet A to Z. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the linen stitch. And here it is right here. It's really pretty. And it is block number 2, part 2. Last week it was this stitch, this block, and now it's this block that we've finished. Now we're going to proceed to the next block in the next tutorial. So we have part 1 and 2 done of block number 2. I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great evening. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the linen stitch. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.